Less than 2 days later, she appeared at my door in tears, stunned that I had actually taken her seriously. I'm Logan, 34, and honestly I'm still trying to process everything. But strangely, I feel unusually calm about it. It all began yesterday around 3 p.m. I was working from home, finishing some tasks when my phone buzzed. A text from Alyssa, my girlfriend of 4 years. We'd been engaged for 7 months. The message read, "Logan, I need space to find myself as an artist. I'm moving out to focus on my creative journey. Keep the ring. I don't deserve it. Not after putting my dreams on hold for this relationship." I read it once, then again and again. 4 years together. She'd lived in my place for the last 2. That engagement ring had cost $15,500. Wedding plans were deep, deposits already paid. Oddly, I didn't feel angry. No panic. Just a cold, clear sense of what was happening. For months, she'd been talking endlessly about chasing artistic fulfillment. Spending more time with a downtown art collective. Staying out late at creative sessions and gallery openings. I'd even found receipts for expensive art supplies she couldn't afford on her part-time marketing assistant salary. So yeah, I knew exactly what this was. My response? Smart decision. Then I blocked her number. After that, business came first. First call my jeweler. "Victor, it's Logan. Remember that engagement ring I bought 6 months ago? The 2-carat princess cut. Can you buy it back?" He hesitated. "Everything okay, man? Wedding's off. She wants to pursue her art instead." Damn. Yeah, I can take it back. Market and quality considered, I could offer $11,200. You paid $15,500 retail. Done. Can you pick it up today? Absolutely. Sorry this happened. 2 hours later, Victor was at my door. I handed over the ring. He handed me a certified check for $11,200. By 6 p.m. I was in a group text with my 3 closest college friends. Atlantic City this weekend. Who's in? Within an hour, everyone was on board. Rooms booked, suite locked at a solid boardwalk hotel. The ring money covered it all. Flights, hotel, meals, and a wild weekend for 4 guys. Alyssa's belongings were still all over the house. Easel in the spare room, canvases against walls, art supplies filling half the garage. I didn't touch any of it. Let her figure out her exit. Now I'm sitting at the airport waiting for my flight. No word from her since that text. Total silence. I guess she's busy finding herself. Date 1. 1 week later. Back from Atlantic City. Thanks for all the support and comments. Glad to know I wasn't crazy for taking her at her word. The trip was exactly what I needed. 4 guys, no drama. Tables, a show, food like kings. Ring money covered it all, with about $2,000 left over. Didn't think about Alyssa until Sunday night. Monday morning, around 10 a.m., banging on the front door. Looked through the window. Alyssa, 2 suitcases, hair messy, clothes wrinkled like she hadn't slept in days. Opened the door. "Logan." She exhaled, relieved. "Thank God you're home. My keys aren't working." Changed the locks. Her face fell. "What? Why would you do that? You moved out. You said so in your text." "I didn't mean for good. Thought I'd be back in a few days. Just needed to clear my head." I leaned on the doorframe. "Where have you been?" She glanced away. "With people from the art collective." "Which people matter?" "I'm here now. We can fix this." "Actually, yes, it matters." "Whose couch were you crashing on?" Long pause. "Brandon's. He has a studio and said I could stay while figuring things out." Brandon, the mid-40s guy running the collective, married, always a bit too interested in her artistic growth. "So, how'd that go?" His wife came back early from visiting her sister. "Misunderstanding." She got upset. "I had to leave." "A misunderstanding? What? You were talking about brushstrokes at 2 a.m. in his studio." "It wasn't what it looked like. Just art technique, right? And now you're back because Brandon's wife stopped your creative awakening. Don't be crude." I came back because I realized I made a mistake. I love you, Logan. We can get past this. She looked at her hand. Where's the ring? You told me to keep it. Said I didn't deserve it. I sold it. Her face went pale. You what? You were right. Didn't deserve it. Got $11,200. Covered a great Atlantic City weekend. Here's. Full meltdown. Logan, please. We can get another ring. I'll get a real job. Pay you back. With what money? She'd quit marketing 2 months ago to chase art. I'll figure it out, please. Just need my stuff. Still here. You can come by this weekend. Bring a truck. Can I move back in? I mean, we were engaged. We're being the keyword. You ended it via text. I shut the door, went back to coffee. She banged on it solidly for 12 minutes before giving up. That was Monday. Fast forward to Friday, things got more ridiculous. Day 2, 2 weeks later. Last few weeks. Crash course in desperation. First, guilt trips from her family. Alyssa's mom, Linda, called Wednesday after the door situation. Logan very concerned. Alyssa says you threw her out and sold the engagement ring just to hurt her. I kept it simple. Linda, she texted she was leaving to focus on her art. I respected that. Ring was legally mine until marriage. She stayed in a budget motel. Nowhere else to go. Unfortunate, but she made her choice when she moved in with Brandon. Silence. Brandon. Alyssa skipped that part with her mom. I asked my daughter where she'd been staying and why Brandon's wife kicked her out. Blick. Linda hung up. That Saturday, Alyssa came by to collect her things like we agreed, bringing her sister Chloe and a U-Haul. I'd spent Friday night packing everything. Easel, canvases, paints, books, clothes. Took me 2 hours, but I wanted it clean and final. It's all here, I told them. Everything you left. Chloe glared like I'd just drowned a puppy. Alyssa kept trying to negotiate. Logan, that sunset painting. I made it for us. Can I leave it? Nope. It's your art. Take it. What about the coffee maker? We bought it together. Got the receipt, my credit card. It stays. And so it went. An hour and a half of her trying to reclaim anything we'd shared. I had documentation for the major stuff. For the rest, I let her take whatever just to end the arguing. Finally, everything was loaded. They were about to leave when she made one last appeal. Logan, I know I hurt you, but 4 years. Doesn't that mean something? Can't we at least be friends? Friends don't ghost each other over text to run off with married art teachers. Chloe jumped in. She made a mistake. People make mistakes. Yep, I said. And people live with the consequences of those mistakes. Goodbye, Alyssa. They drove off. That night I changed the locks again just to be safe. Heard through the grapevine that Brandon's wife filed for divorce. Apparently, Alyssa wasn't his first young talent to get too close. Just the latest in a pattern. Final update, 2 months later. I think it's time to close the book on this mess. About 10 weeks have passed since Alyssa's finding herself text. After she picked up her things, silence. No legal threats, no family drama. Radio silence. Reality caught up. Storing all that art gear and paying for it wasn't part of her plan. Our friend Maya filled me in on the aftermath. Alyssa burned through her savings in 3 weeks on motel rooms and storage units, and ended up moving back in with her mom 2 hours away. Brandon's divorce wrapped quickly. His wife had been saving receipts for months, literally and figuratively. Alyssa was just the final straw. The art collective shut down right after Brandon skipped town. He'd fallen behind on rent and funneled membership fees into personal expenses. Once that got out, other women came forward about his mentorship methods. Alyssa tried to get her old marketing job back, but someone else had filled it. Last I heard, she's working retail and living with Linda. According to Maya, she complains constantly about men being liars and the art world being toxic. Zero self-awareness. She hasn't realized she's the common denominator. As for me, I'm doing great. Leftover ring money finally bought me the motorcycle I'd been eyeing. Joined a writing group, met some cool people. About a month ago I started seeing someone new. Natalie, 31. She's independent, has her own career and place. No dramatic, creative journey. No married mentors, no chaos. It's honestly refreshing being with someone grounded. My house feels like mine again. Quiet, clean, no cluttered canvases, no paint-stained cups in the kitchen. Just peace. Alyssa said she needed space to discover herself as an artist. Turns out she wasn't one. Brandon wanted a fling with a younger woman. He lost his wife and the whole operation. His wife got her proof for a divorce. And me. I just wanted a loyal partner. Found out I didn't have one. So I went and found someone better. Sometimes the best revenge is believing people when they show you who they are, and letting them handle the fallout. The trash took itself out.